Hi there, it's Rowan from Simplyk, and today we're going to be going over how you can create a ticketing form in just few short minutes. So to start, we're in the Simplyk dashboard in the ticketing section in the menu on the left, and we're going to go to New Ticket Form on the right here. And so we'll be redirected to a new page where we have the different types of ticketing form options. And for the purpose of this video, we're going to focus on creating a general event, but you also have options for sales for your memberships, lotteries, and e-commerce. And you can also choose to make a more custom form with different options. So first, we're going to enter in the very general information about the event. So I'm going to start off with my title. So I'll go ahead for my concert. And then you can also add in a description. And this is a great opportunity to add in a brief summary of your event and also add in some images or links. And this will really catch the attention of your buyers. So lower down, you can also add in the date and the location of the event. So you can customize that here. And then if there's no dates, say it's a recurring event or more of an ongoing event, you can click that. And if it's a virtual event, you can also just leave the address blank. So to save this step, we'll click on next on the bottom right and then go to the next step, which is the tickets. So here we can add in the different rate lists. So the first one would be general admission, and I'm going to go in and add my price. And then I'll add in a different ticket type, and this will be the student admission and my price as well. And so here we also have different ticket options. So I can add in how many tickets I have available for this specific ticket rate. So the student admission. So say I only have 10. This will really block the sales at 10. And then we can also add in the total number of tickets for all the rates that I have. So say I have 100. Once 100 are sold of both of this type, the sales will block. So then once that is done, we can also add in some extra questions that we want for the participants. So by default, we will ask for the first name, last name, email, and the address of the buyer. But if you want to ask any other information, you can add these questions in here. So the two different types are the questions for the buyer. So this question will only be asked once per purchase. And then the question per ticket will be asked depending on how many tickets the buyer selects. So here I'm going to go in and add in the telephone option. And so here it'll ask for the phone number. We can also make that required. And then as a questions per ticket, I might want to ask how the attendees will be watching the concert. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a multiple choice type question. And so I'll say, how will you be attending the concert? And then I'll put in the different options. So either in person or virtually. And so they can choose that. And the question will be asked twice. Say I choose 2 tickets. And so then finally on this page, you can also add in the option to your participants to make an additional donation to the organization. And this is really a great opportunity to get a bit more fundraising. So we suggest that you always give that option to your participants. So I'm going to go ahead and save that and click on next. And then here we come to the customization step. And this is really how you can personalize your form more on a visual level. So you can change the color here, add in a banner, add in your logo as well. And then you can customize the thank you message. And so this message is included in the email that is sent out directly to your buyers right after they've made their purchase. And this email will also include their transaction receipt and the donation receipt if that applies in your case. And so then finally here, you can also add in an electronic ticket, which would be included in the email that is sent to the buyer. And so this ticket can also has a QR code. So if you're doing an in-person event, you can scan that. So you can choose to keep that or deactivate it if it doesn't apply. And then we're going to go on to the share page. So your form is already created. You're really ready to share the form with your participants and start getting those sales. So you have different ways that you can share the form. So either through a simple link, so that could be put on your website, through social media, you can send it through email or any other way you want to share your form. You could also choose to embed the form, meaning that you add it onto your website and it'll really live on your website page. And then finally, you also have the QR code option. So this is really great for sharing in person with your participants. So if you want to put it on a poster or add it to any letters that you mail to them. And then finally, as a last step, this is optional, but there are some extra elements that you could add onto your form. So if you go into advanced parameters here, you'll have some different options like sending an automatic reminder to your participants 1 week before the event. You can also add a sales target. So say you really want to get $1,000 in sales, you can add that there, and that'll be showing up on your event form. And so your participants can also follow the progress of your sales. And you can even add a discount code if you'd like. And finally, translate your form if you'd like to. So I'm gonna go ahead and save those changes, and then we'll be able to go view the form. So it's already created. The last step is really just to connect your bank, and then you're all set to start your sales. Happy fundraising.